72.
All right, turn it off now.
To 33. It is a little tough on
Turn
me
it
here.
off, TK. Oh boy.
American Express halftime report, Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson with Shaq, Kenny, and Charles.
This reminds me of a karate movie when a guy comes into the town and just start beating everybody up. That's just like stopping people. Pow, pow. Just coming through there. This is what this looks like, man.
This might be the worst game I've ever watched.
Ernie, I try not to ever use the word quit or choke. You can see, and I'm not very seldom using this is quitting at its finest right here. It's like, I bet if we went to their house, all their stuff is already packed.
But no, they're not packed. They live in Miami.
No, you gotta listen. They live in Miami. You lost by 38 your last game. You can't stay in Miami. You lost by 30 and you down 40 at halftime.
You actually lost by 37.
Okay, my bad. If you lose by 37, then come back and lose by 40, you can't stay in town. You know better.
That's your house.
Sam Adebayo said, look, we're going to go down swinging. And he said, we're going to ride it till the wheels fall off.
We're going down.
Come on, man. That ain't fighting.
American Express teammates kind of tells the tale of this one.
Come on, man.
Third worst differential in the half in playoff history. Cleveland, that top one, Cleveland had Boston down 41 in Boston. And Cleveland's doing that to Miami in Miami tonight. 39 points. And now for
Let me see your hand on it.
Yes.
I declare.
This is bad, Ernie.
Here comes some in-depth analysis from Shaquille O'Neal
this
on
gonna
how
be
it
good.
got this bad.
So Cleveland did exactly what they're supposed to do. You got a team down 3-0. And Chuck says all the time, put your foot in your neck and you destroy it. The first play of the game, Cleveland was ready to play. You know, I was kind of nervous that they won game 3 in Miami a couple days, having a good time, son, but they're focused and they're saying, hey, we're going to put this team away. And they're doing that. Everybody's contributing to it, not just Donovan. Everybody, especially the big guys. This guy right here, Dean Wade. Everybody on Cleveland is focused. They're playing, and they're not letting up either. Usually we get up, the home team fight and comes back. Miami has no fight, and Cleveland put them away. I'm not gonna disrespect Miami and say that they quit, because I was once part of the team and we lost by 50. I think. I'll be talking about right, 45-50 to the Bulls. So maybe it's just one of those days for Miami, or maybe they just know that they can't advance. And it's time to do
That 45 game, we gonna say we.
Yes, I'm not gonna say quit.
Yeah, if I'd been on TV back then, I'd have said you quit too.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to knock both of you out when I saw you. And Tara saved you. Tara saved you.
Hey, listen, man. If they ain't gonna play, I ain't running to the board. I ain't gotta run.
Don't even walk to the board.
I'm not running. They ain't running. Why should I have to run to the board and they ain't running? No. This is I always felt that athletes always have to have something to look into, or this happens. And so when it started out with the first 3 possessions with 3 turnovers in a row, then all of a sudden the energy and the effort just left the team. Not the building, but the team. And this is what happens when you do that. But this is it's embarrassing because it's past the point of like a 40-point win.
And the reason is...
Oh, wait, we're going to race to the board. Let's go. Hold on, slow motion. Oh, wait a minute. I'm coming on. This is what we do. Get to the board. I'm coming. Come on, y'all. Man,
I refuse to take part in that one.
Come on, man.
But it was well played. I
Hey, if they gon' quit, we can quit too. Oh, man.
Y'all can cut to a cold case episode until this game.
Well, we found all the dead bodies.
Next
Down
game
in
is
dead
good,
Miami.
Never.
Next game is good.
We're gonna fight to the end.
You're going down swinging, Chuck.
Till the wheels come off.
Well, they're off.
This for the next hour, and we are talking all things playoffs in both the NBA and the NHL. We'll also sprinkle some top plays in the majors as well, but we will start tonight in the association. The NBA playoff bracket is really heating up here, guys. In the East, several teams are up 3-1 in their respective series. The Celtics, the Knicks, and the Pacers. The Cavs also on the verge of a sweep of Miami, but all of them just one win away from advancing. Let's look over to the West. The Thunder have swept the Memphis Grizzlies, becoming the first team to advance to the second round. You got the Timberwolves, they got the Lakers on the ropes, and the Nuggets and the Clippers all tied up. And then those Warrior boys look to extend their lead over the Rockets to 3-1, hopefully at the Chase Center tonight. And with that, let's welcome in NBA analyst and co-host of the Beyond the Arc podcast, John Gonzalez. Always good to see you, here to help us with some of those burning storylines in the association. Let's start with the impact of a first-round sweep. You got the Cavs. They've got a chance to wrap up this series tonight. Now, we know sometimes, John, that rest kind of sets in for these teams and they have a layoff. It can be a good or a bad thing, right? That whole rest versus rust. For this Cavaliers team, how much of an impact will a first-round sweep have on their postseason run?
I think they'll take the rest, Katie. I mean, I don't think they're worried about the rest just because of their roster. They're so loaded, they're so deep. They figured out a way to play Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen in the front court together. That's been super successful all season long. Same with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell. A year ago, the front court was kind of wonky. Same with the backcourt. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, they couldn't figure it out. Darius Garland had that toe injury that made him sit out this last game. We'll see whether or not he comes back for game 4. But that whole group, they figured out how to play together, and they have a really useful supporting cast. Max Strus, Ty Jerome, who got some consideration for Sixth Man of the Year. DeAndre Hunter is a bucket. They're good at both ends of the floor. They were first in offense and eighth in defense. Kenny Atkinson's going to be coach of the year for a reason. So I think that they'll take the rest, especially and including Katie, because if they sweep the Heat tonight, well, the Pacers have a chance to get out of their series tomorrow. So it would really only be one extra day off. And both of those teams would be, if the Cavs end up facing the Pacers, and it looks like they will, would be basically essentially on the same rest timeline.
Well, the Cavs are projected to go all the way at least to the Eastern Conference Finals, so I'm with you on that one. Rest can't hurt when you know you're going to go a long time. And John, you know I can't have you on the show without picking your brain. Over the Warriors, I got my blue jacket on tonight. Game 3, my goodness, Steph put the team on his back. He logged 41 minutes, put up 36 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Jimmy Butler is listed as questionable for tonight, but let's just assume that Jimmy is not going to play in this game. Can Curry carry the Warriors past the Rockets?
Yeah, he already has, right? I mean, after Jimmy went down, and I know you're excited about this, after Jimmy went down in game 2, the offense looked a little clunky. There was bad spacing. They were forced to play Jonathan Kuminga, who had fallen out of the rotation. It was basically the Warriors' offense pre-Jimmy. But then in game 3, Steph Curry went, hey, wait a minute. Remember me? I'm the best shooter ever. He absolutely dominated that game, which was super impressive because I'm a big Rockets guy. They have so many good, long, athletic defenders. And the Rockets really missed an opportunity there to steal a game on the road. Tall order, young team, but you had an opportunity there because no Jimmy. Now, Jimmy he's questionable, but he's expected to play tonight in game 4, and he unlocks so much for the Warriors team. They were number 1 defense in the NBA after that trade, number 1 in creating turnovers, number 1 in points off turnovers. He makes life so much easier for Steph. Yes, Steph can carry them without Jimmy, but isn't it easier when you have Jimmy Butler play off Jimmy around, right? Makes it a little bit easier on Steph Curry. So look, Steph has 4 titles already without Jimmy and an Olympic gold medal. When he's on, nobody can stop him, but I think he's going to be